Okay, buckle up folks because this one is quite spicy. Jim, M23, and I had been best friends for years. We did everything together and were the kind of friends who knew everything about each other. I thought he was one of the few people I could actually trust. Spoiler, he wasn't. It all started with a trip to go visit him. I traveled 4 hours to visit him. I was excited. I'd planned the trip, picked the event, paid for my own train ticket, even brought him a small gift. We went out drinking, and by 3 a.m. I was absolutely wasted. My phone had died, I didn't know where I was, and Jim just left me. Literally disappeared into the night. He knew I was drunk, he knew my phone was dead, and yet off he went. I ended up having to find a night bus at random and beg the driver to help me get somewhere safe. It was humiliating and terrifying. I have been assaulted before, and I had a phobia of being alone at night, which he knew about, so it brought up a lot of trauma for me. When I confronted Jim about it the next day expecting at least some apology, he started crying hysterically, like full-on sobbing, saying he was so overwhelmed and that I was making him feel bad. Somehow I ended up comforting him. I forgave him, because I'm an idiot, and I thought maybe he was just struggling. Fast forward a few months, I was hospitalized for my mental health, and it was the worst period of my life. Jim knew this. He'd been quiet for weeks, and then, on the very day I was being placed into my family's care, literally that day, he called me and said, "I have no faith in you ever getting better." 2 weeks after, he sent me a 6-paragraph long message ending our friendship. He reiterated that he had no hope of me ever getting better, and he also blamed me for the breakup of his last relationship and the near breakup of his current one. Apparently, I was all he thought about for months at a time, and my mental health was way too burdensome for him. Well, folks, something in me just snapped. So I did what any unhinged but mildly tech-savvy woman with too much time and an internet connection would do. I signed him up for everything, every church newsletter I could find, every cult, including Scientology and Mormonism, every spammy subscription service for chickens, alpacas, and obscure farm supplies, mailing list for penis enlargement consultations, hair transplant clinics, hemorrhoid treatment trials, divine healing through prayer forums. If it had a subscription box, Jim was in it. He began receiving daily phone calls about his small penis and balding head. It's been months. Every now and then, I get a tiny thrill imagining him opening his inbox to find your monthly chicken feed discount, sandwiched between Grow Your Manhood in 3 Easy Steps and Welcome to the Church of the Latter-day Saints. Sometimes revenge doesn't have to be loud or cruel, just persistent. Now he's the most spiritually enlightened, agriculturally informed, medically enhanced man on the internet. But Aita,